Hello and welcome to AI Motivational Coach, the podcast dedicated to helping you unlock your greatest potential. I'm your host, Silas Lounge. Have you ever faced a moment so challenging, so overwhelming that you felt the ground crumble beneath your feet? A moment where the path forward seemed shrouded in an impenetrable fog? Perhaps it was a personal loss, a career setback, a health scare, or simply the cumulative weight of daily struggles. We all encounter these moments. Life, in its beautiful complexity, is inevitably filled with storms. But the question isn't if we'll face adversity, but how we'll respond when it arrives. Today, we're diving deep into a quality that defines the human spirit's capacity to not just survive, but to thrive amidst challenges: resilience. We're exploring how to develop the capacity to bounce back from setbacks, navigate challenges effectively, and find profound strength in our most difficult times. This isn't about avoiding the storms, but about learning to dance in the rain and emerge stronger, wiser, and more attuned to our inner power. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's embark on this journey to uncover the unbreakable you. Before we can build resilience, we need to understand the nature of adversity itself. It's often said that life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react to it. And while that's a powerful sentiment, let's first acknowledge that the 10% can sometimes feel like a hurricane. Adversity isn't a sign of failure or a cosmic punishment. It's a fundamental part of the human experience. Think of it like the seasons. We have spring, full of growth and new beginnings. Summer, vibrant and energetic. But then comes autumn with its letting go, and winter with its apparent stillness and sometimes harsh conditions. Each season has its purpose, its beauty, and its challenges. Adversity is life's winter, a time that tests us, forces us to draw on our inner reserves, and ultimately prepares us for a new spring. Research from various fields, including psychology and sociology, consistently shows that experiencing and overcoming adversity can lead to significant personal growth, a phenomenon often termed post-traumatic growth. It's in these crucibles of challenge that our character is forged, our perspectives are broadened, and our appreciation for life's joys is deepened. So, the first step in cultivating resilience is to reframe our understanding of adversity. It's not a roadblock, it's a detour that might lead us to discover landscapes within ourselves we never knew existed. It's not about being impervious to pain, but about knowing that pain, too, can be a teacher. Consider the mighty oak tree. It doesn't grow strong and tall in a sheltered greenhouse, free from wind and storm. It's the very resistance of the wind that strengthens its trunk and roots it deeper into the earth. We, too, are like that oak. The challenges we face, the winds that buffet us, are the very experiences that can help us grow deeper, stronger roots. Now that we've acknowledged adversity as an inevitable part of life's journey, let's talk about our most powerful tool in navigating it: our mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck, a renowned psychologist from Stanford University, introduced the world to the concepts of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. This distinction is crucial when it comes to building resilience. Someone with a fixed mindset believes their qualities, intelligence, talent, character, are static traits. They believe you're either born with it or you're not. So, when faced with a setback, they might see it as proof of their inherent limitations. Failure is devastating because it defines them. On the other hand, someone with a growth mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning from mistakes. Challenges are not threats, but opportunities to grow. Failure isn't a label, it's a lesson. Imagine two individuals who both lose their jobs. The person with a fixed mindset might think, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, I'll never find another job like that. They might become despondent, give up easily, and see the situation as a permanent reflection of their worth. The person with a growth mindset, while still feeling the sting of the job loss, might think, "This is tough, but what can I learn from this? What skills can I develop now? This could be an opportunity to find something even better suited to me." They see the setback as a temporary state, a problem to be solved, an experience to learn from. Cultivating a growth mindset is foundational to resilience. It means embracing challenges, seeing them as pathways to mastery, persisting in the face of setbacks, viewing effort as the path to growth, learning from criticism, using feedback to improve rather than feeling attacked, finding lessons and inspiration in the success of others, not feeling threatened by it. How do we cultivate this? It starts with awareness. Notice your self-talk. When you encounter a difficulty, what's the narrative running in your head? If it's self-defeating, consciously challenge it. Replace "I can't do this" with "I can't do this yet," or "What steps can I take to learn how to do this?" This subtle shift in language can have a profound impact on your actions and ultimately, your outcomes. Your mindset is your internal compass. Ensure it's pointing towards growth and possibility, even when the seas are rough. Understanding adversity and cultivating a growth mindset are the bedrock. Now let's equip ourselves with some practical strategies, a resilience toolkit, if you will, to actively build our capacity to bounce back. First, practice acceptance, not resignation. Acceptance means acknowledging the reality of the situation without judgment or resistance. This doesn't mean you like the situation or that you're giving up. It means you stop fighting what is, so you can redirect your energy towards what you can do about it. If you're caught in a storm, denying the rain won't keep you dry. Accepting it's raining allows you to look for an umbrella or shelter. Second, reframe your narrative. How you tell the story of your adversity matters. Are you the victim in your story, or the hero who is navigating a challenge? Cognitive reframing involves changing the way you look at a situation, thereby changing your emotional response to it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Is there any hidden opportunity here? How can this experience make me stronger or wiser? What's one small positive aspect, or one thing I can control? Even finding a tiny sliver of positivity or control can shift your perspective. Third, cultivate self-compassion. This is huge. Often, we are our own harshest critics, especially when we stumble. Dr. Kristen Neff's work on self-compassion highlights 3 key components: self-kindness, treating ourselves with the same understanding and care we'd offer a friend; common humanity, recognizing that suffering and imperfection are shared human experiences; and mindfulness, observing our painful thoughts and feelings without over-identifying with them. When you're struggling, offer yourself grace, not condemnation. Speak to yourself with kindness. Fourth, develop problem-solving skills. When faced with a daunting challenge, break it down. Instead of looking at the whole overwhelming mountain, focus on the first few steps. What's one small action you can take right now to move forward, or to simply feel a little bit better? Making a list, brainstorming solutions, and then tackling one piece at a time makes the insurmountable feel manageable. Fifth, nurture your well-being, mind, body, and spirit. Resilience isn't just mental, it's holistic. Physical, ensure you're getting adequate sleep, nutrition, and exercise. Physical health profoundly impacts your mental and emotional state. Even a short walk can clear your head and boost your mood. Mental-emotional, practice mindfulness or meditation. These practices help you stay present, manage stress, and detach from overwhelming thoughts. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for processing emotions and gaining clarity. Spiritual, in the broadest sense, connect with what gives you a sense of purpose, meaning, or peace. This could be nature, art, music, community, or a spiritual practice. Sixth, focus on what you can control. The Serenity Prayer captures this beautifully. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So much of our anxiety comes from worrying about things outside our control. Identify what aspects of your situation you can influence, and pour your energy there. Let go of the rest. These aren't quick fixes, but consistent practices. Like building a muscle, resilience grows stronger with each use. Each time you consciously apply these strategies, you're wiring your brain for greater strength and adaptability. While internal strength is vital, resilience is not solely an individual pursuit. We are social creatures wired for connection. Our relationships with others are powerful buffers against stress and essential lifelines during times of adversity. Think about it. When you're going through a tough time, what often helps the most? A listening ear, a word of encouragement, a helping hand, or simply knowing you're not alone. Brené Brown's research emphasizes the power of vulnerability and connection. Allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and seek support is not a weakness. It's a profound act of courage and a cornerstone of resilience. So, how can we leverage the power of connection? Build and maintain strong social networks. Invest time and energy in relationships with family, friends, mentors, or community groups. These are the people who will rally around you when you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This can be incredibly difficult for many of us, conditioned to be self-reliant. But reaching out is a sign of strength and self-awareness. Whether it's practical help, emotional support, or professional guidance from a therapist or counselor, seeking support can make all the difference. Be a source of support for others. Resilience is also about giving. Supporting others not only helps them, but can also enhance our own sense of purpose, perspective, and well-being. Knowing you've made a positive impact on someone else's life is incredibly empowering. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, believe in you, and offer constructive support. Steer clear of consistently negative or draining relationships, especially when you're already feeling vulnerable. An isolated ship is more vulnerable in a storm, but a fleet sailing together can weather much stronger gales. Your connections are your fleet. Nurture them, lean on them, and offer your strength in return. We've talked about navigating adversity, but resilience also encompasses what happens after the storm has passed, or even as we're still weathering parts of it. It's about finding meaning, learning the lessons, and integrating the experience into the fabric of who we are. Our scars, the marks left by our challenges, don't have to be reminders of pain. They can become symbols of our strength, our survival, our journey, turning scars into stars that illuminate our path. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, in his book Man's Search for Meaning, powerfully argued that even in the most dire circumstances, we can find meaning by choosing our attitude and our response. He observed that those who found a purpose, even in suffering, were more likely to endure. This isn't about romanticizing hardship. Pain is real. Loss is real. But within that reality, we have the capacity to find or create meaning. Reflect on your journey. Once the immediate crisis has lessened, take time to reflect. What did you learn about yourself? What strengths did you discover? How has this experience changed your perspective on life, your values, or your priorities? Share your story when you're ready. Sharing your experiences of overcoming adversity can be healing for you and inspiring for others. It helps to normalize struggle and demonstrates that it's possible to come through difficult times. Help others. Use your experience to support others facing similar challenges. This can transform your pain into a source of compassion and connection. Embrace post-traumatic growth. As mentioned earlier, many people report positive psychological changes following adversity. This can include a greater appreciation for life, improved relationships, increased personal strength, new possibilities, and spiritual development. Look for these areas of growth in your own life. Resilience means not just bouncing back to where you were, but often bouncing forward, transformed by the experience. Your story of overcoming is a testament to your strength. The cracks adversity might create are where the light can get in, illuminating new parts of yourself and new paths forward. We've covered a lot today on AI Motivational Coach, from understanding adversity as an inevitable, even growth-inducing part of life, to the pivotal role of a growth mindset. We've explored practical tools for your resilience toolkit: acceptance, reframing, self-compassion, problem-solving, and holistic well-being. We've highlighted the irreplaceable lifeline of human connection and the profound potential to find meaning and turn our scars into stars. Building resilience is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice, a journey of self-discovery and strengthening. It's about recognizing the incredible, often untapped, wellspring of power that resides within each of us. The capacity to face life's storms, to bend without breaking, and to emerge not just intact, but often stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Remember, you are more capable than you think. You possess an inner strength that has carried you through every challenge you've faced so far, and it will continue to carry you forward. Each setback is an opportunity to practice, to learn, to grow your resilience muscle. So, as you move forward from this episode, I encourage you to reflect on one small step you can take this week to cultivate your own resilience. Perhaps it's challenging a negative thought, reaching out to a friend, practicing a moment of self-compassion, or simply acknowledging a past challenge you overcame and the strength you showed. Thank you for joining me, Silas Lounge, on AI Motivational Coach. I hope this episode has inspired you and equipped you with insights to navigate your own journey with greater strength and grace. If you found value in today's discussion, please like this episode, subscribe to the AI Motivational Coach channel so you don't miss out on future insights, and hit that notification bell. We'd also love to hear from you. Share your own stories of resilience or your favorite strategies for overcoming adversity in the comments below. Your experience could be the beacon someone else needs. Until next time, remember that the storms may come, but within you lies an unshakable strength. Believe in it. Nurture it. You are resilient. You are capable. You are unbreakable.